You ever had anybody tell you that you don't make any damn sense? Uh, you ever thought to yourself, I don't understand why I do this thing? Um, you ever thought, I shouldn't be angry right now? I have no reason to be angry right now? Or I have no reason to be sad or upset? You ever thought those things? Yeah, I figured. And it seems like a lot of people have. Um, it seems like a lot of people do. I see this all the time with my clients, I see it with all my friends. It's this idea that our emotions are supposed to make sense. I don't know where this idea came from, uh, but that doesn't make any damn sense. Emotions, by their very nature, are completely illogical. Um, that's what makes them beautiful. Is in order to fully comprehend another human being or even your own emotions, you actually have to suspend your, like need to understand something. Your need for something to make sense has to be suspended if you're ever going to fully understand. And that's one of the really, truly beautiful things that emotional intelligence teaches us is a new way of thinking and a new way of relating to the world around us. Um, because if you see a kid throwing a tantrum, right, and he or she is just like fucking throwing a fit, um, that's not the time to reason with them. You can't just sit down and be like, okay, little Johnny, so, I see you're freaking out right now. You're throwing things. What's going on, buddy? That's not going to work because the kid is in the middle of freaking out. And that's just kind of how it is with any kind of upset emotion that you have. If you've got this thing inside of you that's constantly drawing you to do shit that you don't want to do, let's say you smoke cigarettes more than you want to. Let's say you drink more than you want to. Let's say you date the wrong kind of people. Let's say you have a job you don't like. Uh, you've got very good emotional reasons for doing all of those things. And very often your reasons are not going to make any damn sense, and yet they're going to be there. Um, so I want to encourage you to take a little bit of pressure off yourself. And what I mean by that is not feeling like you have to understand what's going on inside of you on a mental level. Um, and also forgive yourself for not making any sense. You're not supposed to make sense. You're a human being. And like I said before, emotions by their very nature do not make sense. You need to use a different part of your being to relate to them, other than this logical, rational brain thing that we do all the time. And I'm hoping that knowing that will give you a little bit of compassion, for when you feel something that you think you ought not be feeling, then you can just chill out, know that that's part of the experience of being a human being. And instead of trying to rationalize it and run it through your head all the time, you can actually maybe just stop and pause and just listen to what the damn thing's saying. Even if it doesn't make any sense, just hear it out. Um, and the more you do that, it'll tell you what it's all about. So this very bizarre irony of life is that when it comes to emotions and other people, to really ever truly understand someone, you got to stop trying to figure them out, and you got to stop trying to think that they're going to make sense, because they're not. They're just going to be what they are. Um, and embracing that and falling in love with that, in my experience, gives you such a drastic shift in the depth and the enjoyment and the fulfillment that your relationship with yourself and your relationship with those around you. Um, so, with that said, chill out. You don't have to make sense. You may never make sense. Sometimes you will, but you don't ever need to. And it's fine to feel exactly what you feel, regardless of whether or not it fits or is accurate or anything like that. It just is what it is, and it's fine the way it is. And the ability to just let go and be okay with it is valuable and incredible. And so I want to encourage you to do that. And as always, hopefully this even made sense to you. And if it did make sense to you, and it's something that you want to learn a little bit more about, you can reach out to me on Facebook, and we can have a conversation about it and see how this might be able to help you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.